I feel pretty happy with my performance. I know I made some mistakes, but because I was pretty sick the last few days, so I'm very proud of myself that I can stand on this stage even if I'm sick. I thought about quitting, but I'm very proud of myself that I can finish this performance. Chopin competition has always been my dream, so I always wanted to participate even from last time, but I was still young last time, so I couldn't participate. I started to prepare this competition like a year ago. The mazurkas really is very challenging for me because I didn't play many mazurkas before, so it's hard to grab the style of the mazurkas and the beats of the mazurkas.
I feel still super excited, and that's what I can say just after getting out of the stage. So I'm full of emotions, that's what I can say right now. 1 year ago, I looked into regulations, and I said to myself, maybe I can do that. Mm-hmm. So here I am. All of these pieces that I prepared are very difficult, but each of them are very different. It took me a lot of time, hours of spending time with my friends, with my black friend. I'm in piano, so each hour was amazing and magical.
I feel quite excited and happy because it's been 4 years since I last time performed on this stage, and also I feel a lot. I mean, within these 4 years, of course I keep playing piano, but also I go to other like competitions and do some concerts. But I think this Warsaw Chopin competition, it means a lot to me, and I'm very happy that I'm back. Well, the biggest difference is that, well, I mean, I'm older now, but of course, last time I was very sick, and this time I'm not sick. I think this is the biggest difference because it just affects my playing. So this time I felt very kind of comfortable on stage, without having any pain or whatever on my body, Well, this is a tough question. I mean, of course, there's always like up and down when preparing competitions. I mean, not just for Chopin, but also for other, even some concerts. I feel a little bit depressed during the preparation. But I think the most important is to adjust myself. And I think I always talk to my professor. I think that's quite important because he knows you best. I mean, your preparation and your mental and whatever. He's just like another parent as well. So I think for me, my professor is a very important role for my mental.
Well, I'm quite tired, but also relieved that I finally finished my first round performance, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm not sure actually. Maybe at the very end, the applause. I think just feel very honored. Maybe the Nocturne. I considered it to be one of my favorite pieces of Chopin for quite a long time. So even working on it for this competition felt a little bit nostalgic, if that makes sense. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. I guess I just I remind myself that I've been doing this for a bit of time now, and I just sort of try to treat everything the same way, I guess, like treating this competition as a normal concert as well. So, yeah. Yes, well, thank you for supporting me as always, and I look forward to coming back to Japan again, and meeting all of you there again. So, thank you very much.
I feel good. I really enjoy this stage, and It's my second time here, third time, because last time I played 2 rounds. So maybe I feel something new, but something very familiar. And I wish I could go further and play more pieces. Yeah. Yes, when I was playing the nocturnes, I just feel that the atmosphere was very fall in love. Yeah, and I really enjoy that. It's a very beautiful place to play Chopin, and suddenly I feel that some connection between Chopin and I. Because this piano I have played in the preliminary round, so this is my familiar piano, and also the sound is very suited for Chopin, I think, and I can do the magic things on this piano. Yes, because this competition is most famous competition in the world, and everyone who does study piano watch this competition. So I would love to share my music to all the audience all the world. So this is my opinion. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like I said, very exciting experience in this acoustic and such a piano is just relaxing. And of course, because I changed my school to Germany, so I have a lot more free time since that. So I think I may play more freely and with more imagination, I think. The waltz is still quite new to me, so I spent a lot of time, like, even, there are dancing teachers in my conservatory, so they show the mazurkas and waltz to me, which I think is quite inspiring. But it's still difficult to try, to move that idea onto piano playing. I think it's quite challenging. In technical terms, I think the Chopin etude, Opus 10 number 1, once you hit that round note, it's so obvious.
I'm still, feeling the adrenaline and, the excitement and, fantasy quality of, just being in the competition and in the hall, and to play for an audience, this big, for the first time, online and in the hall. So I think, I'm still, soaking up the energy of it. Yeah. Well, because I've watched this competition since I was very young, and, as I said, I've listened to Chopin's music and connects very well with me, and I personally love playing Chopin's music. So I think preparing for this competition has been one of the best moments in my career as a pianist. Yeah, because I get to work with all these great music every day. Yeah. I think the etude is pretty hard. Well, obviously, but I think all of the other pieces are quite challenging in their own ways, not only technically. And I think, as pianists, we struggle. Some days we struggle a lot, and because we're trying to ask for kind of our voice to be heard. So I think the level of preparation has to be very high, and I think to achieve that level in itself is already a challenge. Yeah. I think it's in the ending of the nocturne where I created a sound I was very satisfied with. And I think at that moment I feel most relaxed, and I get to have the capacity to enjoy the moment. Yeah.
A bit overwhelmed. It's hard to put words on one's feelings just after having performed. I think we're still wind up to music language, so it's difficult to come back to reality. But I was very excited, very moved to play in this hall for this special event, which meant a lot to me. And obviously I was also nervous, yes. The audience was great, very warm. I mean, again, it's difficult to remember what just happened because you feel a bit overwhelmed. But I think I was quite impressed by the amount of audience. I don't think I saw one single free seat. And no, I found the audience supportive and warm. Yeah. It's hard to say. I think in each piece there was maybe one moment for different reasons. Each piece has got its own mood, its own emotions. So in the ballade, perhaps in the fiery passages, sometimes I felt really connected to this inner fire. Then the etude is always a bit of a tricky piece because it's kind of dangerous to play that on stage for a competition. So you don't really have time to think about taking pleasure out of it, even if I guess there were some moments where I actually enjoyed playing it. In the nocturne also there are some moments which are just so beautiful that you get carried away by the music. And in the waltz there is this joy, the dance, and I think I felt that feeling a few times during the performance. Well, that's actually, that takes a big part of my preparation for a competition. Everybody has got its own way, but I like to just disconnect as much as possible from the mind and everything that the mind can tell you, and reconnect to this inner space where you can seek inspiration from, and this space of peace and quiet inside of you. And I try to live as many moments of emptiness as possible each day in order to come back to this space. So it can be through meditating, it can be through having a walk in a park, for example, in nature, or reading something inspiring. Yes.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what to say. I think it's something that's bigger than words. It has always been a childhood dream of mine to stand on the stage, and I think I've just always really loved Chopin. So to be able to play his music in this space is very, very honored. Yeah. Well, yes, naturally, I think my brain wanted to feel calm and think about the music, but my body was not having it. So yes, I think there were a few where I think the nocturne, I started off a little shaky at first, but I think throughout the nocturne I gradually got into the music. And actually the thing that made me happy was I'm really appreciative that everyone held their coughs until I finished it. I'm really thankful that everyone was listening. Yeah. I try to just think about the music. Yeah.